bitch about it. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like, you never hear that other lady, the one who actually works for the NFL, I think her name is Shauna, she's a black lady. You never hear about her getting harassed. Why? Because she doesn't dress like a skank.
And she doesn't look...
She wears suits. She actually knows what she's talking about when it comes to football.
She does.
And she's a pretty lady.
You think?
I think so. You obviously don't. But the point is this. She should not be expecting not to get attention from men.
Right. If that's how you dressed.
And if and you know, I think even if she was just regular, if you're around a bunch of men who are just around other men all day,
that you're gonna get that attention. So why, you know? And don't
part
get
of
me
the job,
wrong. I'm not
saying
right. I'm not saying that, you know, if a woman dresses a certain way, that gives the right to somebody else to disrespect her. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying, however, is that you're going out there because of your profession, and you knew exactly what you was doing when you wore that. You wasn't violated. You know, you wasn't violated in the sense that tactically they touched you and now you're violated. If they looked at you a certain way, you felt it. Well, you know what? You dressed that way. Like when I go out dressed up and I dress sexy, I don't expect guys to treat me like I'm the Pope.
Exactly.
I know exactly why I'm getting dressed and for what. That doesn't give anybody the right to touch me or, you know, to come strong on me, but you know as a woman exactly why you're dressing. And you know.
And I doubt that she was, I mean, they probably said some maybe rude stuff, but again, you could smack him, and what's he going to do? You have people with cameras all around you.
Yeah, I wouldn't smack one of those big ass guys.
I would.
First of all,
if he disrespects me, he's getting smacked.
Well, we know you get like gangster. Let me tell you about Raquel. We were in South Street, right?
Oh!
And this bitch almost got me rolled on by a bunch of punks on Jackson 5 Rejects. Sorry.
I did not almost get you rolled on.
We're walking. Can I just...
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
We walking, right? And these group of kids were like touching like other girls or whatever. I don't know what it was. You know,
they're being disrespectful to women. They would see groups of women and go do things like this, like move their hair around,
don't touch my hair,
like tempting, whatever. Like you couldn't use the help, and like you know, basically daring women to like speak back to them if they like touch them like that or touch their hair and stuff. And I had noticed it before we were near the area.
And we were deep in conversation, and so we're talking and whatever, and this little dude decides to be behind Raquel and say, you know, this is the one that I want right here, and started like describing what Raquel was wearing.
But also remember, he was screaming it, and he was like right here, like an inch behind my ear.
There you go.
So he's screaming, "Oh, I like girls with dreadlocks!" Right behind my good ear.
Oh yeah, for those that you don't know, Raquel has one good ear, one good eye, and one good nostril.
I don't know why you gotta put my business in the street like that. What the fuck?
So,
what kind of friend are you? It's like a friend of me.
It's like whenever she said I didn't hear you, she might be telling you the truth.
I'm always telling the truth.
If she tells you, "Oh, I didn't see you, that's why I didn't say hello," you probably passed by her blind spot.
I do not have a blind spot, asshole.
As
long as I wear my contacts. Contact.
All right, Raquel. Again,
you might as well just put my medical records on the internet, bitch. What the fuck? Can we get to the story, please? How I was being harassed.
The guy was screaming in her good ear while I was trying to tell my story in the bad ear. So you know, so she turns around and starts yelling at this kid like it's nobody's business. Well, you know, what am I supposed to do? Obviously,
support your friends.
I know, but if this kid would have just like laid hands on her, obviously I'm rolling. You know, I'm rolling to somebody, hitting them with whatever I got.
That one, like single white female.
Yo, I'll get strategic with my shit. I'm MacGyver when it comes to those things.
Got to be
so Raquel is like yelling up a storm. Raquel did not care there was a group, and then all of a sudden, when we saw a cop, they all of a sudden like calmed down.
Well, no, not exactly. Leaving out the part about how he was starting to talk shit. So I said, "Oh, you think you big and bad, motherfucker? Let's see how big you are, you little bitch, when the police arrest you."
But she didn't say it in that tone. She's actually being considerate because I have a headache. She was yelling at the kid.
Because basically I felt like I need to use the same volume that he used when he was trying to make me go deaf in my good ear. So, since he thought he was all big and bad, you know, talking to a woman like, you know, like he could do whatever he wanted. And this is a young kid too. Like, they were probably in their 20s, like late teens, early 20s, some shit like that.
Yeah, they were young.
They were young guys. So I called the police officer over. And what did they do, Sean?
They shut up.
All of a sudden, it was like, oh, officer, I don't know what she talking about. His little boss was like, miss, you ain't got to put me in. And I told him to shut his little bitch ass up before he got arrested, too.
She did.
And all of a sudden, when you called a nice little male police officer over, they were straight.
What's funny is
Fuck
that
with me.
one of them was like on my left side talking on like, I think he was trying to talk me up or something. He's like, I'm not even rolling with them. I was like, you need to talk to your friend. Your friend should not be acting that way.
Talk about that when y'all locked up in D Block together.
Yeah, so what's your name? My name is none of your business.
Bitch.
I need to say.
Oh, I must have been the part I added. I'm not having that shit. You
Raquel
with me.
I know, but Raquel gets so angry, like real, like that, and people think I'm the firecracker. No. Raquel, on the other hand, oh my god.
See, here's the thing.
What's the thing, Raquel?
If it's a chick, I have no problem if I have to get physical, getting physical with the chick because it's pretty much even. But when a dude feels like he can just try to bully me and shit, first of all, I'm not fighting a dude.
You're not.
Unless, there's no cops around, I have to stab him in the neck or something. But, that's what I pay taxes for. If the fucking cop is right there, he needs to do his job.
And the cop was a little bit chubby, and he followed the kids in his little motorcycle. The poor motorcycle was screaming for help and shit.
But they didn't mess with us or any other women until they got off of South Street. Then they was chilling. And that's what I do. So any dude try to fuck with me, if my 3 brothers who each have a gun are not around, the police will handle the rest. That's how I roll.
Let's talk about something controversial.
Like what, Charlotte?
I don't know. I was hoping you had something.
I don't have anything controversial. I mean, there's like crazy thoughts that I get when I see the stupid stuff that goes on television. Like,
oh, I got one.
I wasn't finished speaking.
But this is good.
Bitch! Go! Come on!
I'm waiting for you to tell me off. Wrap it up, song. Would you date?
Oh, here we go.
You ready for this?
Here we go.
Let's say.
Wait, let me pause. I'm sorry. I have to let the audience know that Charlotte has this habit of doing these would you questions with these little impossible situations, and you have to make like an impossible choice.
Okay, ready?
And she loves doing that to me for whatever reason. I don't know. All right, now go.
Okay. Would you, let's say that football season is coming and there's a lot of football leagues going around. And obviously with these football leagues, some of them are co-ed, but most of them are all men. Let's say 2 guys that play in the same league. And you dated one back in the days. And nothing came of it. Would you be open to dating his teammate?
And when you say nothing came of it, that means I didn't sleep with him?
Right. Now, that's a rarity with you, but yes.
Not true, audience. Not true at all.
Let's just, hypothetically speaking, you didn't sleep with him.
Bitch, what do you mean hypothetically? Bitch, she trying to put me on blast. It's not even like that, people. It's not even like that. Anyway, so what's the question?
It was the right side of your brain. Good.
I dated one guy, but nothing happened. And then what is it? Do I go out with his friend?
They're in a team.
They're both on the same team.
On the same team, on the same league. And you dated the one guy back in the days. And then this one guy, nowadays, you end up, like, would you date that person even though they're teammates?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Interesting, you would.
Hey, as long as they're not related, it's all good. That's the one thing I don't do brothers, but man, I've been tempted a few times. Because I've met 1 or 2 that once I met their younger, cuter brother was like, damn, I just like totally blew that one.
Such a slut.
But I haven't done it. I'm saying, I've thought of it, but I would never go out with an ex's brother. Never.
An ex's brother. Okay, would you go out with an ex's best friend?
It depends how the breakup was.
Wow. So if it was a bad breakup, you would go out with
Absolutely.
it. And if it was a good breakup,
then I would not.
Okay.
Sorry, folks. That's just the way it is. If it was a bad breakup, you best believe I'm going to do his friend.
Here's another question.
Go out with his friend.
Oh, wow.
I don't want people to take it the wrong way. You know what I meant.
Well, he's gonna take it, all right.
He's gonna take.
Would you be friends? Let's say you had a best friend, and this best friend went behind your back and started going out with the guy that you were dating at the time.
Wait. She's doing it right now, or like after I've stopped seeing the guy?
No, while things were going on with you and this guy.
She's seen him too.
Yeah, she went behind your back and she started sleeping with him or seeing him, whatever.
Okay.
And time has passed by and so on. Would you ever be friends with this girl? Would you ever be cordial with this girl?
And I've broken up with the guy?
Well, yeah, if she's fucking him.
I mean, okay. No, but okay, wait. So, she started messing with this guy and then he and I break up. And I find out that she was messing with him?
Yes.
Okay, that wasn't clear.
Yeesh.
No, I could not be friends with her.
Would you be cordial with her?
No. For what?
What if she ever say that she was sorry?
I would accept her apology, but she and I are never going to chill or be friends again.
Interesting.
And you know what? Let me back up. I would be cordial, like in a business setting, and if we happen to be at the same party or something. Of course, I would say, hey, hi, bye, but nothing more than hi, bye. But she and I would never be friends again. No. For what? Because she might take the new man.
If you guys out there have been in some situation.
What?
She might take the new one.
She might take the new man. Once a hoe takes one of your men or sleeps with one of your men, because there's no taking or giving. I mean, a guy's going to be where he wants to be. But if she's done it to you once,
she'll do it again.
She will do it again. Because, I mean, it's not just men that have that attitude. All humans are like that. If you're allowed to get away with something, especially against a particular person, there's no reason to stop unless you change yourself. And a lot of people like that, unfortunately, don't change. So, no, she wouldn't be cool with me. She most definitely would not meet my new man. I don't know, maybe I might set her car on fire just for good measure.
Okay.
Just saying. If I were still that type of person, which I'm not anymore.
Okay, good. I don't know. Do you have anything else to add?
You don't have any more questions for me? See, I sometimes come up with these good questions for Charlotte as well. Like here's a good one. There are two guys. They're equal in every way. Good looking, great guys all around. Awesome guys. But one doesn't have a leg. Okay. And one doesn't have an arm. Which one do you marry?
They're equal in every way?
Every single way. I mean, they're good looking.
Are they twins?
No. No. They're just good looking guys. They're great in every single way. They got, they're sweet, they're loving, they're faithful, they're endowed, they have great jobs.
Wait, you're going to stop right there.
They're both equally endowed. Well endowed. Equally well endowed. So, because you got to be clear with Charlotte. You can't say, like, one might be a half inch less because it's like, well, the one that got the half inch more.
That's the one that you go with.
See? So you got to make it
so
even.
That's ciencia.
Everything is exactly even. Now, except one doesn't have an arm, like this. And then one doesn't have a leg.
Well, can you junkyard the
no,
other person?
Dumbass. It's not like Mr. Potato Head where you can exchange the parts.
Not yet.
I noticed that you still didn't answer the question.
I think I would go with the guy without...
What?
Dun, 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 dun. Without an arm.
Why? No. You can't even decide. See, people, this is so difficult.
I will go with the guy without the one leg.
Why?
Well, for starters, she's not going to go out that much.
Oh!
You asked.
By the way, disclaimer: we are no way are being disrespectful to.
I'm picking the guy without the leg.
to the disabled who are in wheelchairs.
I'm picking
we know y'all can get out when y'all want.
I'm sure, but he's not gonna be running to wherever he's going.